Okay, so Fenya is now showing the heat map and the crime clusters, and he'll continue on to the safety router. So all yours, Fenya.
Okay, these are some interesting features provided by data mining. We have heat map, dashboard, and the crime cluster, which is provided by K-means and also DB scan. And let's go to the heat map. Actually, this is connected by wireless, so it's very slow. Actually, we created different resolutions for the heat map. On default, this is a small heat map which is loaded first. If you zoom in, now we are going to load the big one.
So I guess this is also slow because we are on 3G right now, right?
Yeah. Okay, we have the high resolution of the heat map. You can move the map and to see the crime distribution on different locations.
Sorry, showing the heat map again?
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, we can, as you can see, we create the heat map by month, so you can see the default heat map is for last month, which is April 2010. You can see the heat map for previous months by clicking the buttons here. Okay, let's go back to the cluster. The first one is cluster provided by K-means cluster algorithm. Actually, for the K-means clustering algorithm, you have to predefine the name of the cluster. Yeah,
so this is currently 3 clusters,
yeah,
right?
Yeah, the first one, the name of cluster is 3. Actually, we created a different cluster based on different number of clusters. You can change the name of cluster by clicking on this button, next. Now you can see the number of clusters is changed to 4, and also the overlays in the map is also changed to the new cluster overlays. You can select different parameters. You can also move or zoom in to see more details in different locations. Okay, let's go to the crime cluster based on DB scan clustering algorithm. As you probably know, the DB scan needs 2 parameters. The first parameter is epsilon, which is the radius area for each cluster, and the second parameter is minimum number of points for each cluster. We also use different parameters. You can select the DB scan result based on these different parameters by
So how do you,
this.
so what is this here, the yellow
Yeah.
and the rest, what are those black ones?
Yeah, actually the dark points represent the outliers.
Right.
Yeah, these are outliers.
One limitation we have noticed.
K-means is very sensitive to the outliers, but DB scan can detect some outliers. You can see this dark point. If you use the different parameter, yeah, you see, we increase the epsilon, which means the radius area for each cluster increases. As you can see, the size of the clusters also increases, right? The
Right.
biggest cluster, the yellow one, increases. Also, you can change the parameter of the minimum number of points.
The screen is very sensitive.
Yeah.
Oops. Yeah. Final.
Okay, we change the minimum number of points to 30. And also we can change it to 20. Also the size of the clusters increases.
Yeah, one thing we noticed with the Google Maps API on the Android is that it does not load the image overlays pretty well. So we had to go with the browser-based version.
We open the browser.
So we have to go with the browser-based version because the KML it understands KML with points and place marks, but as soon as you try to put a ground or an image overlay, it sort of doesn't like it. Or at least we haven't been able to figure it out yet, but we have looked a lot and searched a lot, but we couldn't find a way to actually make it work. And we think it's a limitation of the Android API, at least for 2.1.
Okay, let's go back to the last features of the safety router. Yeah, actually you can provide the starting address and destination address here to load the default routing. Actually,
So right now we just provide basically a default way for the users to just try out, right? We just provide 2 addresses so they can just look at what we can give them.
Okay, as you can see, we have 3 routers here. The first one is best, second one is safe, the third one is short. Actually, we have a trade-off between the safety and short. So if you go through a short way to the destination, that way may be not necessarily safe. But sometimes the safe route maybe go around the Washington DC is a long way, so we need a trade-off. The best route is a trade-off between these two. As you can see, the 0.5 is current safety level. You can change the safety level by clicking on this button, the best. If actually we have 3 routers here. If you don't want to see any one of them, you can click on it to hide the router. It's too sensitive to. Okay.
There you go.
Okay. We hide the short one, and also we can hide the safe one. Actually, the safe one is overlapped with the
in
the
this
best
case,
one.
the safe one is overlapped because that's the best way, and the safe way is one and the same. So that's why the safe and the best is the same.
Yeah, you can choose different starting and destination by moving the ball. Actually, you can play with that. Yeah.
We don't want to play with it.
Okay, we have a new router here.
Right, so because you can see that Fenia
yeah.
just changed the start point and it
also
redrew the route.
You can change the end destination. Yeah, this is the best way based on the safety level 0.6. You can change the best safety level. Yeah. As you can see,
It's changing
router
the right a bit.
Yeah, the router is changing. You can also show the safe one. Yeah, actually in this case,
The safe and the best one is the same. Let's see the short one.
Let's try the short one. Okay, the short one is different of the other two.
You see the short one is the one in the red, so it's a lot of glare, but
yeah, let's try a different. Okay, In this case,